So in this video, I want to talk about Splatoon. And the reason why I want to talk about Splatoon is because Splatoon 3 just this past weekend had their grand festival Splatfest. It was their very final Splatfest that they are having for Splatoon 3, and I gotta say, it was really impressive. They did some things that were new, fresh, and different, things that Splatoon has never done before. Now, they've done some cool things here or there with Splatfest and with festivals and stuff, but they've never done what they did with Splatoon 3's final Splatfest. Basically, what they did was have this whole new location for this big festival, and it was a celebration of the franchise, and it had all 6 of the different Squid Sisters in a huge giant concert, kind of as if it was like going to like a Taylor Swift concert or something like that. Just this huge, big pop star concert with all these singers, and it was insanely cool. Now, the weapons and everything was still, you know, the same usual thing, but I will say that it was kind of refreshing seeing a brand new location, a new area in Splatoon for once, you know, instead of like the main hub just looking different and stuff. And I think that's an idea of what the franchise could do moving forward, is not only have the main hub area, but when they have Splatfests, change it up, go to different locations, do different things, you know, maybe have more than one hub area or a bigger hub area or something. I feel like there's more things they can do with that, and that's what this video is basically about, is where is Splatoon going next? What is Splatoon 4 going to be like? What are they going to change? Because the thing is that Splatoon 2 to Splatoon 3, they were very similar games. And I gotta say, I did not get Splatoon 3 for about a year after launch because of my friend sold it to me for half price for $30, and I really appreciate that because I felt like it was just too much like Splatoon 2, so I didn't want to pay full price for that. And so the question is, what do they do exactly with Splatoon 4? I mean, I have a few ideas, and that's what this video is about. Now, I will say I think they need to add more mode variations with more team battles. I would say do teams, like they had a different mode that was 4v4v2, I think it was, and that was kind of interesting. I think we need to do more free-for-alls with 8 characters, and I think we need to have, first off, a free-for-all. I think a gun game kind of mode like Call of Duty would be very fun and very interesting. If like you kill someone and then you get an upgraded weapon or whatever, and it goes all the way to the end. Now, I'm not saying copy and paste from Call of Duty or anything, because this is Splatoon after all, and they use ink, and you got to ink turf to be able to do certain things. But I think there's more modes that they could do, and I feel like maybe there's more weapons that they could introduce to really make it more refreshing. And I think also, I think it would be interesting if they added like a first-person variation like option, but that might be kind of weird for Splatoon. So let me know what you think on the first-person aspect. If it was just an option, like, hey, we are giving you this option now to be able to go first-person instead of third-person in Splatoon, only if you want to. It might be kind of weird because the squids go in the ground and all that, so I don't think it would really work very well. But let me know your thoughts on that. Now, the other thing that I have is story mode content. They do really good with the story stuff, but I think that there's also some changes that can be made there, you know? I just think that Splatoon 2 to 3 was just too similar, and they need to change it up. They need to change it up. They need to add some new, different things. They need to get really creative with Splatoon and figure out something new. I don't know if they're going to call it Splatoon 4. I have no idea. I've heard rumors they might do a prequel of the first 3 games. Maybe it'd be called Splatoon 0, for all we know, or something. I have no idea. Splatoon is fun. It's really fun, don't get me wrong. But the Splatfest that they had this past weekend, the Grand Festival, really opened my eyes to the potential of what Splatoon can be moving forward, especially on new hardware. I think that it's just, there's a lot of potential there for Splatoon to do even more than what it's already done. Because 1 to 2 was, I think 2 was quite a bit different probably from 1. Because Splatoon 1 was, you know, it was a fresh new franchise. There was a lot of things that they hadn't done yet. And then Splatoon 2, they covered that and did some new different things. Now Splatoon 2 to 3 just felt unbelievably similar that I couldn't pay full price for it. Now, granted, since I started playing Splatoon 3, I have become even more of a fan of the franchise. And I'll probably get the next one at launch. But I also want to see what they're going to do next. I have no idea. I have those ideas in my head. That's why I wanted to make this video talking about that. But I really made this video to ask you guys what do you want to see in the next Splatoon game? What ideas do you have? Because I guarantee you I'm going to forget ideas for this video, and there's going to be things that I do not remember at all, or someone told me something before that would be cool for Splatoon and I completely forgot. Splatoon is a really mega franchise. It's one of Nintendo's most popular IPs these days, and I really think that, I mean, they sell well, they're successful, they all have gotten DLC. I think that Splatoon 4 has incredible amount of potential to be something fantastic, especially with it being, I don't know if it'll be a launch title, but Splatoon 3 is officially over after the Grand Festival. We're not getting any more updates, which is very unfortunate. So that made me want to make this video, because I'm like, a new Splatoon must be in the works. Because when Splatoon 2 had its last Splatfest, I remember Splatoon 3 was announced not super long after that. So I really, truly believe Splatoon 4 or 0 or Splatoon blah, 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 whatever they're going to call it, is definitely in development now. And that is, you can tell, because the Splatfest is over. But the Grand Festival made it really feel like it was the end of the franchise in a way, but you know dang well it's not. These games sell like crazy. And it just had me thinking. And that's exactly why I wanted to make this video about Splatoon, because I just have questions. I want to know what they're going to change, what they're going to do different. We're getting new hardware. There's bound to be some new mechanics or something. There's got to be something new in there, you know, with Splatoon 4. Like, give us just entirely new maps. Like don't even bring back, you could bring back some fan favorite maps, but I think a big thing that they need in Splatoon 4 is giving everyone the option to vote for what map that they want to go to. Just like Call of Duty, for instance. I'm not trying to compare Splatoon to Call of Duty, but I'm just making a point that Call of Duty has done some good things with the multiplayer aspect that I think Splatoon could really take those aspects, such as voting for what map that you want to play on, the way that you still choose what team you want for Splatfest. I really think that you should be able to choose what map that you want to play on and be able to vote for that map, instead of just choosing the two that it gives you every single hour. I think it would be great if they let you vote between multiple maps to choose from what map that you want to play on. So anyways, guys, I mean, that's really all I have. I might be missing something here, but Splatoon 3's Grand Festival was awesome, and it just really had me thinking. So I had to make a video on Splatoon. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What ideas do you have for Splatoon 4? Because we know it's on the way. We know it's coming. I don't know if it'll be a launch title for the new console or not. In some ways I hope, and in some ways I don't, because it's nice having that new multiplayer game on the new console, but at the same time, I kind of want it to be a little bit longer, since Splatoon 3 just ended, and I feel like a year away or so at least would be kind of nice, you know. But the Switch 2 is a whole different video in itself, talking about that thing. There's been so many leaks coming out, oh my gosh, lately. But that being said, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the future of Splatoon. Give me your ideas that I may not have mentioned. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new here. I don't know. I'm just a fool who enjoys talking about video games and making videos on video games and blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much anyways, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.